Imagine Albert Einstein, fresh off publishing his general theory of relativity in 1915, steps through a time machine into a modern city. He sees his equations literally powering the digital world around him, then looks at his bank account and realizes he hasn't been paid a cent. Intellectual property laws protect the authors of pop songs and fantasy novels for decades, generating massive estates. Scientific breakthroughs, regardless of their economic impact, rarely come with a royalty check. In this fictional scenario, Einstein refuses to accept that. He hires a legal team and sues the 21st century for a century's worth of uncollected intellectual property fees. As the plaintiff, Einstein must prove the modern world is physically incapable of functioning without his math. If he succeeds, the court has to decide if a person can actually own the laws of physics. The prosecution opens its case with the global GPS network. Relativity dictates that time isn't absolute. GPS satellites orbit in weaker gravity, causing their internal clocks to tick 38 microseconds faster every day than ground clocks. Without precise corrections, phone navigation would drift by kilometers daily, rendering the system useless. Next, Einstein's lawyers submit his 1905 manuscript into the record. They point to the most famous equation in history, E equals mc squared. It describes the exact mathematical relationship where mass is converted into energy. This single line of math is the foundation for the entire global nuclear grid, allowing these facilities to generate power on a massive scale. Even police radar guns are on the bill. They rely on the Doppler effect and the speed of light, principles Einstein codified in special relativity. Between the satellite networks, the power plants, and the traffic sensors, the hypothetical damages against the modern economy reach into the trillions of dollars. Even the entertainment industry is targeted. Blockbuster movies use Einstein's theories on wormholes and time dilation as core, profitable storytelling devices. The defense responds by leaning on a specific pillar of modern patent law. A patent can protect a specific invention, like the intricate physical components of this early atomic clock. However, laws of nature are ineligible for ownership. Einstein described the mechanics of the universe. He did not manufacture gravity or time itself. Einstein, fearing a loss in court, attempts a final maneuver. He uses his time machine to return to 1915, planning to change history. His goal is to create a legal trust that patents future applications of his math, GPS, nuclear fission, and lasers, decades before anyone else builds them. This move forces the 21st century to look at the cost of a pay-per-use universe. What happens to human progress when the basic language of physics is gated behind a toll booth? The defense presents a final crushing argument. If Einstein had successfully patented relativity in 1915, the high cost of licensing those equations might have strangled the very technologies he's now trying to sue. Modern innovation relies on the open science model, where foundational truths remain in the public domain so that researchers can build upon them without legal interference. We can see the results of this open access in the way astronomers map the farthest reaches of space today. This smiling face in deep space is caused by gravitational lensing. Massive galaxies act as a cosmic lens, warping light from objects behind them. Because relativity is free to use, astronomers everywhere can use this effect to calculate the mass of the universe. Einstein watches his own litigation begin to freeze the scientific world. He sees that by demanding a royalty for the past, he is effectively canceling the discoveries of the future. He realizes that the influence of his work is actually amplified by its lack of a price tag. He drops the lawsuit. This fictional trial highlights a real-world pillar of science. The most powerful ideas are those that no one can own. Relativity is a tool used by every satellite and power plant on Earth, specifically because it belongs to everyone.